Open your phone. What's the first thing you do? If you're like most people, you check social media. It's become a reflex, an addiction. We scroll through feeds, bombarded by curated lives and fleeting moments of joy. Social media promises connection, entertainment, and a sense of belonging. It paints a picture of the ideal life, subtly urging us to compare, compete, and consume. But beneath the glossy surface lurks a darker reality. Studies reveal a disturbing trend: a rise in depression, anxiety, and loneliness alongside the surge in social media use. The constant comparison to others' highlight reels fuels feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction with our own lives. We chase likes and followers, seeking validation from strangers while neglecting genuine connections in the real world. The illusion of a perfect online persona can be intoxicating, but it often comes at the expense of our mental well-being. Numerous studies have linked excessive social media use to increased anxiety and depression, particularly among young adults. A 2017 study published in the journal Clinical Psychological Science found that higher social media use predicted an increase in depressive symptoms over time. The carefully curated feeds we encounter can trigger feelings of inadequacy and social comparison. We start to question our own worth, achievements, and even our appearance, leading to a decline in self-esteem. The fear of missing out, commonly known as FOMO, is another psychological pitfall of social media. The constant stream of updates about social gatherings, travel, and seemingly perfect lives can evoke a sense of inadequacy and social anxiety. We feel pressured to be constantly connected and updated, leading to a perpetual state of unease. This constant stimulation can also disrupt sleep patterns, further contributing to mental health issues. Social media has become the ultimate productivity killer. Notifications, messages, and endless scrolling act as constant distractions, fragmenting our attention and derailing our focus. Research by Gloria Mark, a professor of informatics at the University of California, Irvine, found that it takes an average of 23 minutes to refocus on a task after being interrupted by something like an email or a social media notification. Imagine the cumulative effect of these constant interruptions throughout the day. We convince ourselves that we can multitask, seamlessly switching between work and social media. But studies show that multitasking is a myth. Our brains are not wired to handle multiple complex tasks simultaneously. When we try to do too much at once, our performance on all tasks suffers. We make more mistakes, retain less information, and experience increased stress levels. The illusion of productivity crumbles under the weight of digital distractions. Section 4. Strained connections, the price of virtual proximity. Ironically, while social media promises connection, it can often lead to social isolation and strained relationships. We spend hours scrolling through feeds, passively consuming content but rarely engaging in meaningful interactions. Face-to-face conversations are replaced with text messages and emojis, lacking the nuances of tone and body language that enrich human connection. The constant presence of social media can also create a barrier in our relationships. How often do we find ourselves interrupting conversations, meals, or even intimate moments to check our phones? This digital intrusion can lead to resentment and a sense of disconnection from our loved ones. We prioritize virtual interactions over real-world connections, sacrificing the intimacy and depth of genuine human interaction. Section 5. Reclaiming control, a path to digital minimalism. The key to harnessing the benefits of social media without succumbing to its pitfalls lies in mindful usage. Digital minimalism is a philosophy that encourages us to be intentional about our technology use. It's about identifying the tools and platforms that truly add value to our lives and minimizing or eliminating those that don't. Start by setting boundaries. Designate specific times for checking social media and stick to them. Turn off notifications and resist the urge to constantly refresh your feeds. Use apps or website blockers to limit your usage if needed. Make a conscious effort to engage in activities that promote real-world connections and personal growth. Spend time in nature, pursue hobbies, have meaningful conversations, and prioritize your well-being.